war. His aim, so the argument goes, is to conquer all of Ukraine and make it part of a greater Russia. Once that goal is achieved, Russia will move to create an empire in Eastern Europe, much like the Soviet Union did after World War II. In this story, Putin is a mortal threat to the West and must be dealt with forcefully. In short, Putin is an imperialist with a master plan that fits neatly into a rich Russian tradition. There are numerous problems with this story. Let me spell out 5 of them. First, there's no evidence from before February 2022 that Putin wanted to conquer all of Ukraine and incorporate it into Russia. Again, I want to emphasize, there is no evidence to support the conventional wisdom. Proponents of this wisdom cannot point to anything that Putin wrote or said that indicates he thought conquering Ukraine was a desirable goal, that was a feasible goal, and that he intended to pursue that goal. I want to repeat this. Putin never said that conquering Ukraine was a desirable goal. There's no evidence to support that. There's no evidence that he said he thought it was a feasible goal. And there's no evidence that he said, this is all before February 24th, 2022, that he intended to pursue that goal. When challenged on this point, and as you can imagine, I've had many discussions with people who defend the conventional wisdom, they point to Putin's claim that Ukraine was, quote unquote, an artificial state, and especially to his view that Russians and Ukrainians are one people, which of course is a core theme in his famous July 12, 2021 article that people often reference. These comments, saying that Ukraine is an artificial state, or saying that the Ukrainians and Russians are one people, say nothing about his reason for going to war. In fact, if you read the July 12, 2021 article that he wrote, which I've read many times, there is zero evidence in there that he was bent on conquering Ukraine. And in fact, he said exactly the opposite in that piece. For example, he tells the Ukrainian people, and I'm quoting from that July 12, 2021 article, "You want to establish a state of your own? You are welcome. Regarding how Russia should treat Ukraine,